close out.
I wouldn't trust Chris if he didn't have nigga at the bottom of his Kool-Aid. So Beyonce is a dear friend. And Jay-Z's right, somebody's like, yeah, of course, right? Ebro said it best, you don't even make it over to Beyonce if you're not a friend.
Facts.
So ironically, she was asking about Nova's scratch cornea, which in the acceptance speech of the NAACP Image Award, I said, Brave scratched Nova's cornea the night of the Met Gala. Brave chopped Nova's head open with a freaking chop vac. So my 4-year-old son is a buffalo of a kid. Sophia and Derek just spent a lot of time with them. I think my musical managers babysat them yesterday. They're tough. Beyonce, not having been there when I won the award, had heard me talking about it on the acceptance speech. So I was hugging her. I like when 50 goes, oh, got excited and just kissed her twice. No. I was leaning back in to listen more to what she was asking. And in doing that, obviously, it looked like. But you know what's crazy, man? I will kiss Chris and Derek the same way today if that makes all of y'all feel better.
But you know, you know why I asked. You know what I asked about this was because I know there's a narrative beyond the narrative, and I think there's something
social media though.
But for social media and also perception.
Perception is everything.
Perception, and sometimes.
Can you tie that back, Chris? Perception to hip hop and education. Tie that back to what the perceptions that we can let things.
Well, listen. Anything has an image of it deposited into the psyche of the population, right? The reason why this has been so tough to move hip-hop in these spaces is because deposited into the imaginations of Americana is a perception that hip-hop is hyper-violent, hyper-misogynistic, and only that. Yeah. And so if you look at something just based on the perception or image of it that's deposited into you, you cast judgment.
Well, what's ironic is in a moment of chivalry, y'all realize I got hated for loving somebody?
Mm-hmm. And that's guided by toxic masculinity that dictates that.
Okay.
That dictates that love only looks a certain way.
Wait, what happened?
Oh.
Do
y'all know what we talking about or not?
That's why I love Derek.
Who does not know?
That's why I love Derek.
Oh, man.
I got a 3-year-old, man.
That's why I love Derek. I love Derek because Derek be like, wait a minute, what happened, oh? It's ironic, too, because think about this. We walked in with whose image on the screen behind us? Okay. I text Nipsey Friday night. The Image Award is won the 50th annual, mind you, right? For Saturday, right? My grandfathers both passed away. We're both voting members of the, right? So that felt special to me. I give the speech. I talk about legacy. The speech is about legacy. Nipsey dies on Sunday, correct? Omari's ill-advised embrace. Loving a black woman, a black man loving a black, I was hugging her. She's a friend of mine. Jay-Z would have popped me upside the head if I didn't. First of all, if the full tape is shown, Chris said it best, perception. So people that feel away, they will sniff your tapes. And they will not show those stories. But in reality, when you think about it, guys, that story becomes a competitor of Nipsey's death, a violent death. So I felt crazy about that. And I'll just leave with saying, it was just a hug there. It was a hug. And I gave Beyonce a kiss the same way I do Sophia. I gave Sophia a hug and a kiss. I saw my publicist this morning. I gave her a hug and a kiss. What men don't get? Bro, do you give a hug and a kiss? He said, yeah.
And if you don't, you should.
But in reality, what you start to realize is that Chris is right, man. The teachers, you guys matter so much to teaching how not only the genders should deal with each other, and even in this world where we are allowing for someone to be born a gender. And I say allow with quotations because only God allows. But we are scientifically allowing for a person to be born a gender and then to leave this earth another gender, correct? In that reality, think about how much matter, the word was matter that Chris said. People want to matter, man. Think about how much that matters for a teacher to educate the levels of comfort in a kid one day becoming an Omari Hardwick after he spoke about legacy left. And the kid then hugs his Beyonce of that generation and gives her a kiss on the cheek appropriately, knowing that Jay and Beyonce are friends and close and tight. And then the kid gets lashed at as a man who's been taught how to in a chivalrous way, love on women who he knows. totally nothing to do with the Me Too disrespect. And yet he gets lashed at for that. So I find humor in it because I realize that at the end of the day, everyone's allowed and afforded an opinion. But I do believe that we've gotten a little bit too far. I said on Ebro, we just got to relax a little bit. Our level of slinging slander at somebody who's loving on another person is crazy when we don't sling anything toward people hating on each other. I don't understand that.
Man, so we're gonna close this out to be respectful of everyone's time and the rest of the schedule.
That's why I hugged and kissed Beyoncé, because she's a friend. That's it.
And as it should be. So y'all, can you get another round of applause for this brilliant brother?